What's up, guys? Today is November 6, 2021, and on this day in history, we're going to go over some historical facts that happened on this day in history. We've got some good ones today, as usual. We'll go ahead and start off with the birthdays today. Excuse me for this video and all future videos if I mispronounce any names. It's just kind of the way that it is. So in 1970, November the 6th, we have Ethan Hawke, an American actor, director, and novelist. I really couldn't find much information on him, but in 1998, he did marry Uma Thurman and has 2 kids by her. In 1955, we have Maria Shriver, an American television journalist. She is part of the Kennedy family. She was married to Arnold Schwarzenegger. She was the First Lady of California. She turned 66 years old today. In 1948, we have Glenn Frey. He was an American musician. He was the founding member of the Eagles. He did pass away in 2016. In 1946, we have Sally Field. She was an American actress. Best thing that I could find her for was her role in Mrs. Doubtfire. She was the wife of Robin Williams. She turned 75 years old today. Rest in peace, Robin Williams, one of the greatest comedians of all time. Excuse me. In 1861, we have James Naismith. I believe I said that right. He was a Canadian-American athlete and educator, and supposedly he is the person who invented the game of basketball, so thought I would throw him in here today. In 2012, we're finished with the birthdays for now. We're going to jump over to some historical events that took place. In 2012, American politician Tammy Baldwin, a Democrat from Wisconsin, became the first openly gay person to be elected into the United States Senate. Congratulations to her, and hopefully she did a good job. I haven't done much research on her. In 1995, Art Modell, most of you probably know what I'm getting at with this. He was the owner of the NFL Cleveland Browns. He did announce that he was going to be moving his team to Baltimore, which is my home city where I'm from, Baltimore, Maryland, which enraged sports writers and Cleveland fans. As you probably know, the Baltimore Browns never happened. That team eventually became the Baltimore Ravens, and we went on to be a very good team. In such a short amount of time, we won, I believe it was 2 Super Bowls. I'm not a huge football fanatic, so don't at me if I'm wrong. Ravens Nation, go ahead. And in 1984, President Ronald Reagan, he won his re-election in a landslide victory over the Democratic Party. Their nominee was Walter Mondale. In 1917, the second phase of the Russian Revolution of 1917 began as the Bolsheviks seized power in Russia. In 1888, Benjamin Harrison of the Republican Party was elected U.S. president by an electoral majority, despite losing the popular vote by more than 90,000 votes to his Democratic opponent, Grover Cleveland. And just something that I want to clear up here, because a lot of people think because Benjamin Franklin is on the $100 bill that he was actually a president. Benjamin Franklin was never a president. He was a founding father of the United States. He did sign the Declaration of Independence. Benjamin Harrison, however, Benjamin Harrison, he was a president. And again, he was elected in 1888. In 1887, professional baseball player Walter Johnson, who had perhaps the greatest fastball in the history of the game, he was born in Humboldt, Kansas. In 1854, American bandmaster John Philip Sousa, he composed 136 military marches. He was born November 6, 1854. And then in 1661, King Charles II, who ruled Spain from 1665 to 1700, was the last monarch of the Spanish Habsburg dynasty. He was born, so it looks like that he took rulership when he was only 14 years old, which was not uncommon for a king back then. Again, King Tut, we talked about yesterday. He actually passed away at around the age of 14 years old. And then we did save the best for last, as usual. On this day in 1860, Americans, elected as their president good old honest Abraham Lincoln, whose victory led to the succession of the southern states and the long and bloody Civil War that lasted until 1865, and that ended slavery in the United States. We thank you guys for checking us out today. Please remember to like, subscribe, share. If you want to leave any comments, if you feel like I missed out on anything, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I will try to do my best to respond. I've been doing this for a couple of days now, and I believe that I'm going to keep on doing it. Again, I'm new to being in front of the camera, so excuse my ums and ends and my stuttering. I will get better at it. I'm already better today than I was in my first video. We thank you for watching. Again, I'm the man in the van without a plan, and we'll see you tomorrow. Get you some more historical facts. Thanks for watching.